This is probably the best side quest of ever that I've ever played inside MCOC. I can't remember a side quest that I've enjoyed so much. All right, guys. So I just started playing the game mode, Fantastic Force Recruitment. This casino, where everybody's calling it, and it is very addicting. I just started kind of late into the game mode. You know, when it comes to like just my experience. This started a few days ago, but here we were out of town and we just got back in, so we are now actively playing. But as you can see, there's like cards and numbers here at the bottom. How you get your points are kind of up here, and what you want to chase is really some of these like higher like options of getting points. So like the Fantastic 1500 points, the Kingmaker, and what you do is you can see the patterns, what you need to chase. So if you want to have a screenshot of this, like I don't know, on your computer, or as you get more familiar with what you're trying to chase, would be nice. So for example, let's oops, here we have a 6, 10, 11, and like I guess this is an ace. And what we're going to try to do right now, we're going to try to do something different. We're going to try to go for the Fantastic. So the 1500 points. So where you have the same basically numbers differently. So what we're going to do is we have the tens, right, which is the pairs. You can see it there. And then what we're going to do is switch basically 3 cards. So the option to switch 3 cards, it's going to be at the top. So you can see Dr. Voodoo says swap 1 right underneath him. So we're going to go with Symbiote Supreme, which is swap 3. We're going to fight him. And then also to fight him and make it easy, I found out that if you click on the node, you're going to want to do a blue faction or a yellow faction with a grade 7 or higher. So yellow would be here, which is 7 or higher, which would be this, and this should be giving us basically 2 Furies. And as you can see there, we got the 2 Furies, and he's going to go down really quick compared to anybody else. Once you start bringing in other champions to do the fight, it almost takes over 15 hits, or 50 hits, sorry, excuse me, to do these fights, which is incredibly long, and you don't want to do that because you really want to get back into the casino things. So here we're going to choose to swap out 3, and these are the 3 we're going to swap out. We're going to keep the pair of 10s. But we're really chasing is other 10s involved too, and we got no other 10s. So we still have the duel, and we're still going to go with this 2, 7, and 8. We're going to swap those 3 again. So we're going to go against Colossus, confirm that. And we are going to look at the node, red and green. So we have a green, which is this fight over 10. Had to be over 7, and so we should have the 2 Furies as well, or actually 1. No, did I miss it? Okay, I think I might have missed it. What else we needed, but at least we got 1 of the Furies. But you're gonna see the difference of having 1 of the Furies and then 2 of the Furies. Big difference in damage. There we go, and we should be dead with the special 2. All right. So we're going to swap the 3 cards now again, trying to get more 10s out of it. And we're going to swap 2, 3, 7, and 8. And hopefully we can get a couple of more 10s. Oh, we didn't. So we are stuck with the pair still as well. So again, we're going to swap another 3. And so let's go with the fight. It's red and yellow, and then we can go here with Mantis. She is going to gain 1 Fury or 2. I keep forgetting to check the other way. Oh damn, we applied the bulwark, and all of a sudden it's actually working. Okay. And then we should be able to kill him. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're gonna swap again another 3. Hopefully we get lucky here. 1, 2, and 3 with the Human Torch. This is our last swap. You get basically 3. We didn't. So we stuck with the 2 pair of 10s, which was the highest we can get throughout the swaps. And then we're going to go fight the boss now. Blue and green is what we need. So let's see if we have a blue or green. Okay, we got green, Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, let's go with him. But overall, this is kind of like how you play the game. when it comes to the poker game, which is fun. You know, it's a lot of fun. I think I'm enjoying it because of the game mode. It's different. It's something new. The other thing about it is the competition of it. I don't know per se that I'm gonna be competing. Oh, I should say I'm not, because it's just I'm too late into the game to try to catch up. There's a lot of people with well over 100,000 points, even over 200,000 points, because again, you got to be up in the ranks right now to be able to get your placement at the end of the week. So here we managed to get 150 points, and the reason why it was 150 is because we were playing with 30 energy refills. Or 30 energy, which is the highest cost in playing this. So we can play it one more time. But yeah, as I kind of tell you about my experience and my ideas here, I don't think, let me see, 6, 8, 10. Ooh. I don't like none of these. But what we're going to do is we're going to swap 2. So the yeah, I don't think I'm just there's only 200 of the champs available. Let me see, what's the node? I didn't even read it. Yellow. And okay. And so because of that, and I'm kind of starting really late, you know, ideally if that was the case and we started really early, we could have you know, maybe participated a little bit more. It would have cost a lot of energy for sure to try to get as many points as possible, but because of all that, like I was saying, I don't think I'm not going to be shooting for the top 200 placements. But what I am going to be doing is just having a lot of fun and trying to get as high as possible as I possibly can. So we're swapping 2 in this case. We're swapping Hyperion and Deadpool here. So we're going to try to keep the 3 yellows there as you can see them, and then see what we can do. Maybe get, oh, okay. We got a pair. Let's swap 1. We're gonna swap 1 and then see what we can get out of this one. One thing I did notice with the fights is I think it would have been cool if we didn't have to do these little 2-star fights, or if they all had a Fury. I know like Kabam has that like, extra like, hey, benefit if you do have the Fury, you get through the fight a lot quicker, as you can see, which is if you benefit from the 2 Furies. But I think if they had maybe just double the Furies for everybody, would have been great. All right, so we're going to swap the Iron Man now, and we're going for hopefully 4 yellows, okay, and see if we can get that one to be a yellow, and it's a blue. Okay, so we can do one more swap, and we're going to try it again. We could have swapped 2 there, but we're still going to go for the 1 swap. Damn, I didn't read the node. Okay, so yellow and red. And we're going to go here again. Like I said, like it's so much difference. Again, if we had the Furies, which is very lovely to have, like, oops. No, damn, I put the Intimidate. And now we can't hit into him. All right, now we got to wait until his shield goes on cooldown. There we go. And now he's dead. Okay. So now we can swap 1, which is going to be this 9, and hope that we get a yellow. Please get a yellow. Oh, we got a green. Okay. So double trouble. We got basically 2 pairs, a pair of 10s and a pair of 8s, which ended up still being really, really good for the points. And we got 300 something points. Multiply that by 3. And then this node, I keep missing on the nodes. So yellow, and okay, perfect. All right, let's do it. Yeah, so overall, like the experience of the game mode it's super fun. But as you can see how like I was playing it, how I was like choosing my classes, my decks. You know, there's strategy in this game. It's RNG, but there's strategy in the poker aspect of it too. And then let's not even talk about the titles you can get inside the game too. We'll look at those right now. Those are kind of fun. We've already picked some of them up, but there's more. So that gave us, because of the multiplier, 975 points. So that puts us, let's go back out now and take a look at the our points and stuff. So that puts us at 16,000 points. I was talking in the live stream how like even though I'm a little late to the game, I do want to get up there in the points, maybe not as high as everybody else is going to be. Because because I think everybody else is probably pushing like 150, 200, even higher, which is quite insane in the amount of points because you're probably using 30 energy as, you know, I was able to do 2 fights with a full energy refill. So yeah, you're not going to be able to do many. Like your cost in energy refills is going to be quite high. So again, yeah, the cost of this is pretty expensive when it comes to the energy refills. But here's the titles. As you can see, we picked up some of them up, and we're getting closer to getting some other ones. It's got a lot of time to be able to pick these up. Defeat the boss with in the Fantastic Four Squad Builder event with a fantastic squad. So that's simply fantastic. But you also got Legends badges. They came back. And so if you're missing a Legends badge, this is kind of cool to be able to pick this up. Now, to pick these up, you don't have to use the 30 energy refills or 30 energy to be able to do this. I think I would recommend you do the single ones, the 10 energies, because those gives you more opportunity to fight more, to be able to get that matching hand that gives you the ability to get these titles. So, or the badges, you're right. So defeat the boss, Fantastic Four Squad build, even a certified 4 squad. So a certified 4 squad, if you didn't know what those are, they actually give you a description here in the game to be able to see 4 squad. So certified 4 squad is the highest one you can get. So you got 10, 11, 12, 13. So a squad grade of 10, 11, 12, 13, and a ISO champion with the same faction. So that's oh man, that's an insane one to get, dude. If you get that one, let me know in the comments. But yeah, yeah, imagine having that one with a multiplier of 30 or 3. That's insane. But yeah, so far, like I said, I've been having a lot of fun overall in this game mode. It's experience. I just started got into late because we just got back in town, but it is a lot of fun for sure. And my main goal on the stream was to hit 10,000 points because we hadn't even hit that. So we hit it, and that was my main goal. And we accomplished that and understood the game mode even a little bit more and had a lot of fun with it. So, dude, a lot of fun. Hopefully, Kabam does bring this back sometime in the future. I think there was a lot of build into putting this side quest into the game. This is probably the best side quest of ever that I've ever played inside MCOC. I can't remember a side quest that I've enjoyed so much. So yeah, it took us 10 years to get to this point, but I would say definitely I'm having a lot of fun with this side quest. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Take care. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.